Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new free Legends Pass monster, Clawgore. You will get this monster just by completing the Legends Pass. This is also currently the monster in the loading screen. Huge shout out to SP for giving me everything I need to make this video. They provided the monster, all the cells needed to take the monster to rank 5. Any gems I use will be reimbursed. And they also provided the food to feed this monster all the way to level 150. Clawgore was a microorganism unlikely to thrive in the harsh conditions of the Void of Abominations until the Curse of the Cosmos flew in, dumping all the astronite it was carrying and showering Clawgore with it. He transformed from an insignificant specimen into everything the entire galaxy should be afraid of. Underground Surprise is the ultimate, deals moderate dark damage to all enemies, applies bleed to all enemies, and life regen to itself. Okay, Clawgore, let's see what you have. I already see the Abomination. Immune to Possession, Corruption, Nightmares, and Bleed. You also have Immune to Stun, and you also have a Precision, increased accuracy by 50%. So far, the traits have not been impressing me from the Galactic 2 season monsters, with the exception of Kenecro that has Dodge Area, and Anticipation Hater. All the monsters are like, meh, whether or not they have it, could do without. Having Abomination, though, right now I would say really sucks, because Serpentine is the main monster. He's just going to be wrecking everyone. You have light attacks, this monster is dark. He has Abomination. Oh my gosh, Clawgore does not want to meet Serpentex. Like always, let's compare his stats to the other monsters in the game. Okay, so Clawgore has a life stat of 141,450, which puts him tied with quite a few other monsters. FaZe Rug, Heartbreaker, Kenecro, and as you can see, the average is 141,842, so slightly below average. In terms of a power stat, this monster is definitely more of an attacker with 11,055, tied with that of the previous exclusive Bounty Out monster. So this monster is definitely going to be packing a punch. In terms of a speed stat, you're on the slower end. Actually, you have the second slowest speed stats of the Galactic monsters. You're only faster than that of Debunka that has 7744. Yeah, you're at 8184. The next monster up, Commander Morgan, is 8206. So overall, most impressive thing about this monster is his power stat. He is currently tied for being the 4th strongest monster in the game. The stat itself, as you can see, is the 3rd highest. Yeah, 3rd highest, because 3 monsters have this stat. So, he packs a punch. But now we got to take a look at his skills. Okay, so I accidentally took Clawgore already all the way to level 150. I wanted to use him at rank 3, then rank 5. But while trying to rank someone else up, I ranked him up. So, we're going to see him at 150. So, to the skills. Let's see. Claws and Tremors deals low earth damage to all enemies. Requires cooldown, 32 stamina, 1 turn cooldown. Tasty Salute deals low dark damage and steals life from target. It is spammable, you can use it whenever, no stamina required. Stereo Growling applies nightmares to all enemies. Now I understand why all the monsters are immune to nightmares. Alright, and applies vulnerable to enemies as well. This sets up for your next attack because it makes all the attacks you dish out against the enemy 50% stronger essentially. We have Sweet Treats, deals low special damage to all enemies and applies life regen to itself. Okay, life regen. Double Bite deals very heavy special damage to one enemy and steals life. Okay, it also applies bleed to the enemy monster, which by the way reduces damage output by 20%, similar to that of bleed. Scrapping Claws deals moderate dark damage to everyone and applies bleed. Pungent Bite deals moderate special damage to one enemy, life steals, and bleed. So it's a life steal monster. Deals moderate dark damage to one enemy, applies vulnerable. It's a vulnerable and life steal. It's like a Moochie. It's a Moochie. It's an upgraded Moochie. Yeah, this monster, he's not going to be used. Season 2 has been not the best, I would say. Not the best. I mean, you'd run Double Bite. It's a heavy, very heavy lifesteal. You would run the other lifesteal, which is Pungent Bite. So you have 2 special base attacks. I was hoping one was Dark. Bleed to everyone AoE. Vulnerable. Low. So you have a spawnable Dark, but it's very weak. Low Earth damage. Life regen to itself, nightmares, vulnerable. So lifesteal, I would say you probably do want an AoE skill, and it's dark, so if you take on the king or you take on Pango, if anyone uses Falsarius, if you take him on, it's helpful to have a strong dark based AoE. For your last and final skill, let's see. Attack and vulnerable, life regen, special life regen. Yeah, I think the dark-based AoE is probably better to use. What else do we have? Low dark lifesteal. Earth? No, this wouldn't be needed. I kind of want to run a vulnerable skill, but I think most of the time you're just going to be utilizing your lifesteal skills. So the double bite, the pungent bite, So then the question is, do you want to do an AoE vulnerable that has no cooldown, so you can use it every turn essentially? If you're taking on dodge area monsters, that's an issue. So it's probably better to have the single vulnerable. How often we use this, I don't really know. I think most of the time you're just going to be lifestealing. Yeah, if this was stronger, I wish he had a lifesteal dark-based attack. That would have been great. Part of me kind of wants to recommend the life regen. So if you want to, that last skill is, wait, no, you want punch and bites. Between poke punch and sweet treat, it's totally up to you. The life regen might help with sustainability, right? Like even if you take on a dodge area monster and you don't damage them, at least you have a life regen for 3 turns, which would be pretty useful. Because this is just vulnerable at the end of the day. So I'm going to keep poke punch, but whether you want to do sweet treats or whether you want to do scrapping claws, poke punch, up to you. I would say definitely run the double bite and the punch and bite. But then between these 3 skills, totally up to you, whatever you want to run. Alright, with that said, not a fan of the monster. Let me just tell you that. He's definitely not going to be used long term. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and figure something out for him. So I think Slumpster's Trap makes sense. Let's equip that. We'll give him also a Tetsuman's Mask. So lots of stamina recovery on his end. You know what's good with any attacker now? The Halter's Gun. And the fact that there's a possibility you lifesteal, take a bunch of life from the enemy, get an extra turn, and then like attack again. If the way I'm using attackers right now, partnered up with Amania, allows you to reutilize these strong skills, even though they have high cooldowns. So yeah, we'll have some fun with that. Let's go ahead and pay for that. I'm thinking I will make him an attacker, so 2 strength and a speed. I don't have the strength right now, but we are going to swap them. Actually, I'll just do 8s. I'll do 8s because I don't want to do all the swapping. But yeah, a very forgettable monster. We got a lot of attackers, none of them really crazy. Probably the most interesting Season 2 monster is Kenecro, but other than that, haven't really been a fan of much. But nonetheless, let's take him out into PvP. Alright, we are ready to go. For those of you new to the channel, I am not allowed to win with the monster that was given to me by socialpoint. That would be unfair, so I will be exiting out of a lot of battles. What in the world? We have not seen this Elvira Mephisto combo in a long time. That is fun. Alright, so we're just going to cleanse the evasions. Obviously, this is not a good representation of the battles because of how weak the opponents are. But let's just recharge and let's just see double bite. Actually, let's see, what are you? You're a 134 Dratist using double bite, level 8 runes, 719k. Alright, we'll just exit out of this. Mephisto Elvira. I think I dropped too much in trophies. Oh yeah, what the heck? I dropped way too much, so I gotta probably increase my trophy count. Oh wait, this is a good battle. Alright, Clawgore, let's see you shine. So I'm going to get rid of MT, damage boost, and double damage, which is gonna super buff Clawgore. Nimbus. I should be able to OTK, I think. I literally have a double damage, a 25, and a 50. I should be able to OTK. So Scrapping Claws, yeah, kills everyone. As weak as this at 30, kills everyone, kills everyone, kills everyone. I'm just really curious how much double bite actually deals. So let's do it. Double bite is dealing a whopping 1.5 mil thanks to all the buffs. We're definitely going to let Uriel res. Man, I really wish Clawgore had a dark-based attack. That would have been great. Trim transfer into him. Alright, double bite again. 628k. Definitely went down a lot. Alright, Holy Res, Supreme Fun. Okay, perfect. Double bite again. Out of curiosity. 544k. Alright, so now with no buffs. Yeah, let's see. Underground Surprise deals moderate direct damage, applies bleed and life regen to itself. In this case, I can choose vulnerable. He's gonna get 2 turns in. We're just gonna recharge. Recharge, Nimbus, Curse. Ooh, so we have to hurt you and lifesteal. We have to lifesteal you. Bam. Halter's Gun again gives me an extra turn, which allows me to. In this case, I'll kill him, but in a normal situation, hopefully lifesteal. We killed Uriel. I'm glad he rezzed. Yeah, not a fan of the monster. For sure, not a fan of him. I always liked the idea of the lifesteal monsters. but they really don't play out too well. They probably need like a revival lessons and like a pierce mechanic, so then you could pierce lifesteal. Yeah, they don't work out that well. Let's try putting in the lifesteal skill, or the life regen skill. And even then, it's just so, for those situations where I can't do anything else, it's better to have a life regen than not. But realistically, most of the time, the enemies they'll cleanse anyways. So, who knows how long you'll even keep that lifesteal. Alright, let's see. Click fights. And... yeah, I might just be at a place where I can't do any more battles. Especially at 150. Man, I wish I would have kept them 130. I'm pretty sure I could find some, though. Alright, 146, 154, 140. Sounds good. Alright. Let's just see what happens if I don't do anything. So, just a recharge. So, double bite. What level were you? Teddy Bomb 140. So, very, very squishy. I'm dealing 406k damage. So, almost 50. Pungent 295. So, 406 with that 55. 300k almost. So, this one could recover like 90% of my life. That's cool. Sweet treats, the life regen, and then bleed to everyone. So I guess just sweet treats for the life regen. I mean, I have a Megaton monster, so it's not like I'm really going to be attacked or anything unless they had Pierce. Or if my Megaton monster dies, which might be the case. I'll turn transfer into him. Hardest rock, make sure he doesn't die. Yeah, so I guess the life regen or life steal, that would really come in handy if I was in a situation. We're just going to recharge. If I was in a situation, remove, where I had dots on me, because then I could use that to my advantage, right? Have a lot of dots, but I'm life stealing. Have a lot of dots, taking damage, but I'm life stealing. Turn transfer. Okay, I have my buff, so I should be able to finish you off. Yeah. Even my weakest attack. Yeah, with all the buffs, even your weakest attack becomes so darn deadly. Recharge here. Double bite. Ooh, not killing, not killing. Alright, we'll just double bite here. 400k. Oh wait, it's a lot weaker now. Even with the damage. Because I was taking a lot of damage out of the shield. Hold on, let me lose my buffs. Explosive gifts. Turn transfer. Double bite. No, it still kills you. This is dealing 214. Alright, good to know. On to another battle. We'll do another battle. Yeah, Season 2 attackers haven't been anything too crazy. I think the traits have been very whack, I would say. Very, very whack. Alright, let's cleanse evasions. We will turn transfer. Man, how I wish he had a dark-based attack, so at least against Uriel, you know, you could really take him down. I messed up. But double bites, kills, kills. Let's go Pungent, 396. Nimbus, Hollow Mirror, Cross, Armor. Alright, double bite. Boom! I think with Skill Mirror he survives, yeah. Because I attack, he technically dies, but then is able to attack back and then recover. It's the funniest thing. Alright. Yeah, I mean, that's Clawgore in a nutshell. He's not going to be used long term. If you get him, great. I don't think you need to invest a lot of time into him. If you disagree, let me know in the comments below. Pretty cool monster design, but overall, nothing really too crazy. So any and all thoughts, comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.